Pace car will dive on pit road as we get set to go. Green flag's going to fly this time by off turn 4. It is Garrett Campbell in that 12 car. Tommy Lemons Jr., the front row. They'll bring it off turn 4. Flagman with the green flag in the air. And Garrett Campbell and Tommy Lemons Jr. will bring him to the green flag. Off turn 2 they go. Garrett Campbell on the inside in car number 12. Tommy Lemons Jr., the 27 on the outside. Lee Pilliam in the 5 car inside row number 2. Ben Rose, the 41 car, outside the second row. That's how they restarted 1 lap ago. They're still side by side, completing lap number 103 of 200 scheduled today here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Garrett Campbell back to where he left. Out front, Lee Pullum and Tommy Lemons Jr. side by side for second on the racetrack. They're side by side all the way through the field off turn 4. So Grala in the 3 car, trying to catch the back bumper of Robert Tyler in that 89 car. They will pull up to the back bumper this time by off turn 4, still single file. 1, 2, 3, 4, your top 6. Our nose to tail right now entering into turn 1. The number 11, Austin McDaniel. And that black number 11 car working the outside of Jared Campbell. So Campbell started with the race lead just 8 laps ago. He's back to 7th right now. So the guys that made the right call, the right adjustments during the halfway break is showing evident right now. Robert Tyler and Grala. First and second on the racetrack. Tommy Lemons Jr. Third in the 27. Lee Pulliam fourth in car number 5. Ben Rhodes fifth in the 41. And here comes Garrett Campbell to the inside of Ben Rhodes in turn 1 for 5th on the speedway. Ben Rhodes. Outside momentum carried him through turns 2, and he held on to that 5th spot as he took a look on the outside of Lee Gilliam that time as they're going to loop it around over in turn 3. The 8 car, Shane Huffman and Rusty Skews in the 8 car coming together over in turn 3 here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Grala, Robert Tyler, side by side again in turn 3 for the race lead. CJ Halsey and the 71 car is third. So the 81 car on the lead lap. Harrison Rhodes started 17th on the day, up to 2nd. Looking for the race lead as they'll race into turn 1 on the outside is Harrison Rhodes in the 81 car. Tyler. Robert Tyler, the 89 driver. Harrison Rhodes in the 81 car. Couple of new faces up at the front of the field with Harrison Rhodes. Grala in the 3 car, still in 3rd spot. The 71. CJ Halsey. So here we go. Race leaders working nose to tail through turns 3 and 4. About first 6 cars. First 7 are nose to tail. 33 to go. 200 laps, a long race. We did have the halfway break. They made some adjustments to the cars on pit road, and it looks like that's That 81 of Harrison Rhodes went the right way that time with the adjustments at the halfway break as Harrison Rhodes in turn 4 right now. 31 to go for Harrison Rhodes with Kazgrala in tow, about a car length back, just riding along. Way back to the 89 car, who is scored third. Robert Tyler in that 89 car, third on the speedway. Then they're battling side by side for fourth on the racetrack. Ben Rhodes in the 41 car will take over that fourth spot from the 71 of C.J. Halsey. So C.J. Halsey just a little bit as we fall late into the day here with this run with 30 laps to go. Lee Pulliam will work to the bottom side of C.J. Halsey as they try to enter turn number 1. Pulliam, your pole setter. Lee Pulliam in that 5 car, kind of mired behind traffic right now with the lap car of Brian Voss in that 55 car, staying up on the racetrack out of the racing group so the race leaders can work to the bottom side. Race leaders work off turn 4 and across the start-finish line. Nose to tail, Graza second in that number 3 car. Harrison Rhodes first in the 81. And if things stay like they are with nice, clean, and green racetrack, with exception to a limited lap traffic, looks like it'll be settled between these two right here. So Ben Rhodes getting a little antsy with Robert Tyler entering turn 1 that last lap. And now Ben Rhodes moved Tyler up the racetrack just a little bit, and Rhodes are working the bottom side of the 89. So Robert Tyler falling back to 4th. 26 laps to go in this run here today. Ben Rhodes, did he wait too long to make the move? Ben Rhodes up to 3rd in the 41 car. You'll find him exiting turn 4 with Lee Pulliam in the 5 car following behind. C.J. Halsey sideways that time by. So a lot of drivers trying to make that last move. Here we go for the race lead. Kazgrala looks underneath the 81 of Harrison Rhodes as they'll go off side by side into turn 1. 24 laps to go. We're side by side for the race lead. Now give it to Kazgrala, the number 3 car. Grala up to the top spot from Forest City, North Carolina. His teammate David Reagan, Sprint Cup Series driver, also in this race today, piloting car number 77. As Jamie Weatherford will spin it around and nail the outside retainer wall in the 59 car. As boy, oh boy, this changes everything here this afternoon with Jamie Weatherford. He made the dash for cash by winning a race throughout this 2013 season here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. He did start in the top 10, started 9th this afternoon, and a couple of caution flags put out for the 59 car today. This would be the 2nd one on the day, and some heavy rear damage to the right rear of the number 59 Jamie Weatherford race car today over in turn 1. So safety crews are out there on the scene. Looks like the window net is already down. That indicates the driver is okay. And safety crews are in the window to give some assistance to Jamie Weatherford here this afternoon. Ben Rhodes, car 41 out of Louisville, Kentucky. Kazgrala, the number 3 car out of Forest City, North Carolina. They're side by side for the race lead. Give it to Ben Rhodes with 10 to go. That time by the stripe. Ben Rhodes on that inside line off turn 2. Brian Voss, the 55 car, will dive on pit road and out of the way of the race leaders. Race leaders work their self nose to tail through turns 4. Kazgrala trying to get underneath the lap car, Scott Turlington in that 58 car. So Turlington will stay up high as the top 4 will pass underneath And here we go. Check that, 8 laps to go. This time by the stripe for Ben Rose, Kaz Grala. Also Lee Pulliam and Garrett Campbell. That is your top 4, and that's who it looks like will settle it here today. 58 car Scott Turlington really got up high on the racetrack that time by, but he is a lap car. Tyler will work himself underneath in that 6th spot on the racetrack, but it's Ben Rhodes, the 41 car, with 7 laps to go. Garrett Campbell in the 12 car, working the bottom side of the racetrack underneath Lee Pulliam. As Lee Pulliam, Kaz Grala, and Garrett Campbell looking to go 3 wide in turn 1. Campbell thought better of it that time by with 6 laps to go to get her done here today at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Ben Rhodes. Heard some folks around the racetrack talking highly of Ben Rhodes earlier in the day. They were talking about Ben being able to get this done here this afternoon, and right now that's coming true. Ben Rhodes has got the way to go around this racetrack as we go 3 wide for second. Into turn 1, they'll straighten it out as they exit turn 2. Lee Pulliam, your pole setter, up to second. Pulliam, fast all weekend long, set on the pole because of a win with the Dash for Cash yesterday. So Ben Rhodes out front, Lee Pulliam second on the racetrack, Garrett Campbell third, Kaz Grala all the way back to 4th. So we do have a wreck on the front straightaway here, putting the caution flag out. Greg Edwards in the 34 car involved. Somebody lost a wheel right there at the exit to turn 4 here on the front stretch. Looks like the 02, Justin Milliken, also involved in this. So Justin Milliken and also the 34 of Greg Edwards. Helmet off for the race car driver, fist pump to this driver here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Lee Pulliam getting it done. Well, Lee, we talked about this earlier on in the day when you were sitting up there parked in the front row, and you know, you talked about having a good car, you talked about saving your things until the end, and boy, I'll tell you what, you started front, you fell back to about 8th or 10th or so, and then worked your way meticulously right back to the lead.
Man, I can't say enough about the opportunity I've been given by Travis and Eddie Kiker and my team. Unbelievable. My guys never quit working, and we worked all week. Everybody was talking junk about us. Lee Pulliam can't get around Myrtle Beach. National champ can't get there around this place. And, you know, we proved them wrong. We kept working, and finally hit on something that was pretty decent. And just had to get up on the wheel at the end. I don't think we had the best car there, but we pulled it off.
Well, talk about pulling it off, Lee. You know, last night, last dash for cash last night here at the Speedway, you made it look easy. And today, right at the end, you know, we did have a last dash crash here at the end with Ben Rhodes and all, but you know, you look pretty strong right about the panel. Well, every restart we had, you look strong.
Yeah, you know, we were right there in the hunt. We were top 3 car there for sure all day, and just trying to play it smart. You know, God is good. You know, He's blessed me with some amazing opportunities, and you know, I really wish we could move up in this racing ladder, but it's just tough. You know, it takes a lot of money to move to the next level, but I'm doing everything I can as a driver, and man, it feels good to win our first time here.
Lee Pulliam on his first time here to Myrtle Beach Speedway. Victory Lane, high fives. Victory Lane, good luck. Lee Pulliam getting it done at Myrtle Beach Speedway.